afternoon, folks. First, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming here today. I realize that we all have busy work schedules and probably have other places that we'd like to be, but I'd like you to be here tonight to hear me speak, and actually all the candidates to make it the best choice possible for the next sheriff of Monroe County. I've been with the Sheriff's Office now. I just began my 24th year with the Sheriff's Office. The last approximately 9 years, I've been a sergeant with the agency. I've worked hard within the agency as a field training officer to bring you some of the best officers that you have working in this community today. And I hope that after today you'll find that I'm your best choice for Sheriff of Monroe County. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you. Set a good example for brevity. Thank you very much.
I'm just getting cranked up.
Hi, I'm Bill Grove. I'm a Republican candidate for sheriff. I began my law enforcement career in 1996 with the state of Florida Department of Corrections. I worked there until approximately 2002, where I went to a small municipal police department in Dade County, the Miccosukee Police Department. I worked there for several years. I was a background investigator, became their trainer, and decided in 2005 to come down to the Sheriff's Office here in Monroe County and work with these fine gentlemen next to me. I worked at the Sheriff's Office from 2005 until 2010. In 2010, I decided to further my law enforcement career with the State Attorney's Office as an investigator with the State Attorney's Office here in Monroe County. I'd like to reiterate some of the things that John mentioned about everybody running. I've known all these guys, worked with them at the Sheriff's Office for a long time. Some are better than others. Tom, I just actually have gotten to know a little bit recently. All of them are great public servants and are taking their time to try and better their community. And I really think they deserve a hand for that. And I think that we're all, none of us really ultimately disagree with each other on a lot of issues. I think we all are just presenting it our own way and letting everybody here choose who could be the next leader for the Sheriff's Office. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Colwell. I lived in Monroe County my whole life. I lived in Alvarado. I have been with the Sheriff's Office for 32 years, and during my time with the Sheriff's Office, I've been a field training officer, an acting supervisor. I've worked in the canine unit for 14 years and had 2 dogs, which I worked in the Upper Keys. I also attended Florida International University, and I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I have a family that I'm raising in Upper Keys, a wife and 2 daughters, which go to Plantation Key Elementary. And I'm glad to be here today, and I hope I can get everybody's support. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tom Pitek. I'm a Democratic candidate for sheriff. I grew up in the Keys. Family came here early 70s. Attended Key West High School. Hung around for a couple years, went off and spent 7 years in the Air Force, spent some time overseas. Came back, worked at Sears again for a little bit, and came to the Sheriff's Office. Started as a dispatcher, worked road patrol, was a community policing officer, a bicycle officer, school resource officer, Marine unit, and I finished my career as a civil process server. August would have been my 25th anniversary year. I retired June 1st to go after the political side. Thank you for all coming out tonight and hearing what we have to say.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Rick Ramsey. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. I've been with the Sheriff's Office now for 25 years. I'm currently the second in command of the Sheriff's Office. I've been the second in command for a little over 8 years now, under both Sheriff Perriam and prior to that, Sheriff Roth, as many remember. During my career, I've worked at every part of this agency, starting from the ground up, from a deputy to a sergeant, to a detective sergeant, detective lieutenant, captain of the jail, captain on patrol, a lieutenant colonel, full colonel, where I sit this today. It's been a great job. Got a lot of good experiences, worked with some great guys, just like Bill said, worked with all the gentlemen next to me, all good guys, do a good job. I'm proud of this Sheriff's Office, I'm proud of the work we've done. You're going to hear later on, I'm sure, in the course of this stuff, crime is down 8.1% this year. It's continuing to go down. The budget's down to 2006 levels. The retention of our employees is the best it's been in more than a decade. Well, I think we're doing good stuff. We have good men and women. We have professional, exceptional officers, and I'm proud to work with them and be part of this agency. I thank you for coming tonight to listen to me.